With Easter being right around the corner, happening this weekend, we thought we would have some fun and decorate some Easter cookies. I am here at Country Kitchen SweetArt, and I'm joined by Amy Saleik, who is a baker with Amy Bakes. Hi.
Hi, it's great to see you again.
You too. How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good. Well, I'm so thrilled to decorate these cookies. I mean, your cookies are always so beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank
yes.
you.
And so tell me a bit about your business, Amy Bakes.
I have a cottage bakery, which is based out of my home, and I decorate custom cookies for corporate events, for baby showers, bridal showers, weddings, and then I teach classes here as well.
Yes. And so, of course, people can explore all of the ingredients and shop here at the store.
It's a gorgeous store. They've got all kinds of sprinkles and tools, everything you could possibly need.
Yes, and I love that you teach the classes so people can come in and have fun. And you also do like to-go kits too.
Yes, they can purchase the class, and I will teach them everything step by step as we go. And then they can also purchase a take-home kit to go home and practice with a child, with a friend, or just more practice on their own.
Yeah, which is so fun. It's so soothing to decorate. So today we're going to decorate something new, some Easter blends. So I'm super excited about it. So where should we get started?
Great. Let's start with the bunny face and your white icing. And we're going to decorate each cookie in stages. So what we're going to do first is just draw a large oval for the bunny's face and then fill it in.
Okay. And remind me, with the fill-in method, am I just going around and around, or is it best just
You can just go right around and then fill it right in. And then I've got a small tool to your right called a scribe that you can use to fill in any holes or to move any icing.
Move any icing, okay.
Looks good.
I love how it just sets in.
Yeah.
It's like it can look kind of crazy, like, oh no, what will it look like? And then it just kind of calms down.
It does. It's hard to get the right consistency, but once you do, it just all flows together. And then if you'll pick up 2 of the black eyeballs, and you want to look for 2 that are similar in size, we'll put eyes on your bunny.
Okay.
Just drop them wherever you would like, and then just give them a little push and set them right in there. Perfect. And then the other part that we're going to do on this face right now is we're just going to draw an oblong oval in the right ear, not filling in the whole thing, but just the top portion.
Yeah.
And we work on every cookie in steps so that it dries separately and creates some dimension, which makes it look more realistic.
Oh, okay.
Perfect. The other thing you could do is give your little cookie a shake while it's sitting down on the paper, and that will help it to fill in those gaps also.
Okay, perfect.
And then if you want to set that one aside, and we'll come back to it.
Okay.
And we'll do our little bunny pot, which has the 2 ears at the top.
This is so cute, yes.
And we'll start with our pink icing for this one. And again, we'll work in steps, but what we'll do first is make 2 ears at the top, just the inner parts of the ears.
Okay.
2 loops. And then fill those in. And later we'll go back and add the white portion of the ear and the flower pot.
Okay.
And then we'll use the orange, and we'll start on our pot for our flower pot. And we're just going to do a large rectangle shape across the top, and not the bottom portion yet. When we work in steps, it will dry separately and give good dimension.
Okay.
Looks great. And then set that aside.
Okay.
And let's do a little bit of our carrot next with green. Okay, and we'll go back to our bunny face again and filling that in. Okay, and then once we've done that, we're going to use our pink on the other ear.
Okay.
And instead of going all the way, because we've got that folded ear look, we're just going to go from the bunny face up to part of the ear in the middle, creating the center portion of the ear again. And we'll go back later and add the rest of the ear in white. And this time we're going to do the bottom portion of the carrot in orange.
Okay.
And same thing again, just outline that bottom portion and fill it in. Now, the biggest thing I noticed that beginners do is they don't put enough icing on, and you're doing a great job putting it nice and thick. So
Oh, good.
it's easier to spread around then.
Okay, because I was like, there has to be a technique where you don't have as many air bubbles as I have.
Yep, just put it on nice and thick, and then you won't have to touch it up much at all.
Okay.
And then you can set that one aside, and we'll go, while we're still using our orange, we'll go back to our bunny pot, and we'll do that bottom rectangle. And same thing again, just outline it and fill it in.
I probably should not have drunk a whole cup of coffee before coming.
That might make your hands not as steady.
Great, and then you can set that one aside. And now we get to have a little bit of fun with our large Easter egg. We're going to do this one in white. And what we'll do with the Easter egg is outline the entirety of it, fill it all the way in, and while it's still wet, you can use your other colors and make any kind of design that you want on the Easter egg. So you can put your name, you can put symbols, zigzags, polka dots, whatever you would like.
Okay. So fill in the whole thing.
Takes a little while to fill it in because it's so large, but work quickly so that you can do the wet on wet design also.
Okay. Didn't look like it was going to look like that at first. Okay, so wet on wet. So now we're just applying the different.
Yep. All of your colors. You can use all 3 colors, 2 colors, 1 color, whatever you like to do. And by doing the wet on wet design, that way when it dries, it will all kind of meld together and be nice and flat, as opposed to some of these other ones that will have a lot of dimension.
Oh, okay.
I love it. It looks great.
Thanks.
Good job. That one then is finished, so you can just slide it aside. And let's go back to our bunny face.
Okay.
And with white, we're going to finish any of the areas that are still empty. We're going to do in white for the bunny ears.
Okay.
So you can just trace around the perimeter of that pink area on the left and fill in the ear. And then the same on the right. The areas that we've already iced obviously aren't dry yet. The whole cookie will take about a day to dry.
Oh,
fully.
wow.
If you don't eat it before then.
Right.
And then with either your pink or your orange, you can add a cute little nose for your bunny. Great.
Alrighty.
And that cookie is done.
So cute.
And we'll just touch up a couple of little things on our carrot and our pot, and then we'll be finished.
All right.
Let's go back to our carrot
All right.
and add a green leaf on the left and the right of the top center one. Just small little circles like we did before.
Okay. All right.
Beautiful job.
Thank you.
Okay, we can set that one aside and we'll go back to our flower pot.
Okay.
I love teaching classes because I have a lot of people who come in and think, oh, my cookies could never look like that. And then when we break it down step by step, they do a beautiful job. And in the end, everybody's happy. So
Yes, it's so impressive.
with this one, all we're going to do is, again, trace around the pink portions and make 2 separate ears. Just make sure you leave a slight little gap in the middle so you can tell that there are 2.
Okay, I see.
And you'll go all the way down to the orange part at the bottom.
Okay.
But leave those little parts sticking out on the left and the right, and we'll fill those in later with green. Oh, it looks good. Yeah.
Okay.
And then set that aside, and we'll go back and do just a little bit of line work on our carrot.
Okay.
You'll want to wipe your orange bag off with your washcloth so that your tip is nice and clean.
Okay.
And I just like to add a few little lines on the sides for dimension on top of my carrot. Just like that.
Okay.
Just a couple on each side. They can be long or short, whatever you like. Great. And then with your white, we're going to add a small bow right to the top of our carrot.
Oh, cute.
So just draw a straight line in white across the top where the orange and the green meet.
Okay.
And then we'll do 2 small loops right in the middle. And 2 small strings or lines coming down from there to make a small bow. Looks good. And then we just have 1 step left with our bunny pot.
Uh-huh.
With a green, we're going to add some greenery, just kind of popping right out of that clay pot.
Okay.
So with your green, you can just add a few small dots of green on the left side and the right side and the middle. They can even come down onto the orange if you want, or go up into the white, whatever you like. Did a fantastic job.
Yes,
That's
thank you.
it.
That's
Easy
it.
peasy, right?
Oh my goodness. All right, how fun is that, guys?
It's a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so like we said, people can
Yes.
come out and do these classes. Each month you have a different theme
Absolutely.
happening. So
Yes.
what's happening in May?
Yes, in May will be a honeybee theme, and in April is a Taylor Swift theme. So
Okay.
should be lots of fun.
That is fun. Well, thank you so much, Amy.
You're welcome. Thanks again. You did a great job.
Thank you. Guys, that was so much fun. You have to experience cookie decorating yourself and get these tips from Amy. And we'll have their website listed below to sign up, and we'll be right back.